which is, what do you want to...
Go from the start, maybe.
Yeah, I think that sounds very good. I've written a concerto, virtuosic concerto, because I knew who I was writing it for. And it's amazing that we're meeting here in Reykjavik a few months ahead of the world premiere to work together. It's my first concerto, so it was natural for me that the first concerto that I would write would be for the cello, as I do play the cello myself. And it's been so wonderful to work on this and to just know the powers that you have communicating through an instrument. It's wonderful to really fully immerse myself into the music and limitlessly, in a way.
On the subject of you being a cellist, I'd be curious to know, when you compose a piece for cello, does it automatically go through your hand? Are you composing with fingerings in mind, or is it just music and then you see, can I make it happen?
I mean, of course, it's always about the music and how the music sounds, and that kind of grows internally. But it's impossible not to think about fingerings and how it is in the hand. And so yes, of course, that manifests as well. Can we try this with a little bit more sustain on the
Sure.
Just a slight more. Yeah.
So when I first received the music, I couldn't wait. It's almost like you receive a Christmas present, you want to unwrap it immediately and look at everything. And I remember in the version I got, it was like 27 pages, and I leaf through the pages and like, oh, this is interesting material, this is fascinating. What I'm looking for when opening a score for the first time is that I'm trying to get a sort of a bird's eye perspective first, because it's so easy to get lost in details first and then don't really see the whole overview. And so that's why I was also very happy to look at the score and to see how the cello interacts so beautifully with the orchestra. And one very technical thing for us cellists is, of course, always balance. Yeah? And you've been incredibly mindful about that, so which is great.
Yeah, I like that.
Just
yeah.
A little bit less. But I'm doubling it with the orchestra somehow, or not?
Yeah, and at this part there is reinforcement.
Yeah.
Look. Then we would also not want them to be super deep into the harmonic.
Yeah.
So that, and the conductor would for sure want to kind of mirror your presence there. I am very almost obsessed with structure of a piece and how a piece flows from one element, one emotion to the next. And in this piece, I was really working with the inspiration of teetering on the edge, like almost falling off a cliff somehow. And that, of course, is an inspiration that becomes inspiration because it's musically exciting to have this beautiful cello voice being on the balance, on the words, sometimes interacting with the orchestra, sometimes flying off, sometimes falling off a little bit. And it manifests itself on various different levels in the part and in the piece as a whole. Everything from the overall structure down to the minute detail of slight glissandi and almost too fast materials that blow up and disappear.
And I think that feeling of almost falling off the cliff is very fitting for this instrument in particular, because a lot of material that you use also happens in the very high register here. And I think it's safe to say it feels sometimes like a high wire act. And I mean, you know, nobody's going to die if I fall off the fingerboard, but still, it is a feeling of, is he going to make it? Is he not going to make it? And I think that sort of ambiguity is also something that was very naturally found in this music. You know? Yeah. Whereas there are some parts where it's just rock solid. Yeah, I mean, you're not just showing me falling off the cliff. You also show the cliff.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and the cliff is withstanding weather and whatever. Yeah, so it's also very, very strong and non-negotiable, I would say.
Yeah.